Right. Makes total sense. Interesting. Awfully interesting. I think we're going to end it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We have made another conclusion. It is obvious, very, very obvious that there was a trap. I do want to check out the warehouse.
Watson, would you like some tea?
Very funny. No.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
What are we missing? This is the same warehouse. There might not be much more here to discover. This is Evesham. No, this is not Evesham. The side railway branch. Let's head back there before we end this off. There's something left here in Doncaster, though, to find out about. Is it perhaps the rails themselves? Something along them? Oh, right. There's a side section here.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The switch is rusted, but it still works. The rail is rusted.
Yeah, these haven't been used in a while. Planks looks pretty old too. Maybe they're removed.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
That we should be able to connect that. Yeah, that's what I meant. Could be sunk. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster station. But they could have removed it in a hurry, couldn't they? Okay. We could find out, I guess. No traces of a train track in here either. But they could have done it and then removed it, right? Right, let's head back to Evesham, because I believe there's something on the side track there that is that we didn't quite see. There's got to be something else. There's got to be another. There's got to be another clue. We're not entirely clueless here. At least not I am. But we're getting somewhere, definitely. Right. Right. Huh. Some old mechanism here.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
It's a minecart, isn't it?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
We're not done examining the scene yet.
But I don't understand, Holmes.
It's okay, Watson.
But
Someone took down the building in a hurry. Which is quite obvious. What are the objectives now? Let's go to the mines. But I feel like going to Bridlington But we know what's on, so that doesn't really matter. That doesn't change anything. Odd indeed. Very, very odd. I must say. This is becoming quite the mystery. Right, now that we're at the mines again. Same vehicle traces.
Nothing interesting here. No. No. Nothing interesting here. Nothing.
Yeah, space. Skip that.
A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
I couldn't do anything. Whoa. Completely collapsed mine. Piles of stone. Paper package. So it's... Right, the paper package. What is that? It's a box.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
What if they had dynamite in it? Ooh.
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Oh yeah. First person shooter. Oh, it's an explosive. That was sick.
Dynamite.
Dynamite, of course. Swedish invention. Right, so collapsed mine and we're blasted. Sabotage. Could be. But that doesn't mean that they don't. We're gonna go for the fact that it was sabotage for now. But say we didn't. Say it passed Chesterfield. Or that it missed it. So it didn't go through Chesterfield. So it didn't go there. It went up the railway switch, if it could have done that. If that's possible, that is. Because the guy there at Chesterfield could have just been sleeping that away. Doncaster guy. No train came here, did it? So where did they assemble it? This doesn't make quite sense. Okay, we still need to investigate this further. Not quite done with this siled railway branch apparently, which is odd. Might be something outside by the tracks. We'll look into it quickly. Right. Who are these people? I can't go there. Right. Please. Okay. Why are you not walking? Okay. Minor issues there. I'd say. You might have gotten a little bit confused, haven't you? Still working on the bike, are we? Right, so there's got to be something we're missing. Trail, missing. No, that's going to take me too far off. What exactly does it want me to spot here? I think we've taken a look at absolutely everything. Missing tracks. Goes here.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would any...
Seriously. This one. They want me to examine this one, right? I can't see any ways of examining this. Because this is the one they're talking about, right? This is the one we're at. Except there's one back... Yeah, that's where it disappeared. And that's that way. And this kind of leads up to the house, doesn't it? To the beach. But it's been destroyed. It's been... Could have been pulled there and then taken to the beach. What am I missing? That's where it vanished. On its way from Doncaster back down here. Disassembled warehouse. Are we missing something? Clearly we are. Anyway, guys, we're gonna head to the beach. I think we're gonna end it by the beach. I can't seem to get any further, and especially not crack the objectives as an examine the side railway branch. Looks like I'm really missing something that I'm just not aware of that I'm missing. Or what I'm missing is not what I'm not aware of. Nice little area. A lot easier to run in first person. Yeah, something's happened here. Looks like old toilets. That really looks like blood, though. That probably has nothing to do with it. Boat trip advertisement.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Right. But that's about it. Let's go to Bridlington again. Talk to that Mr. Robinson. He should be able to tell us now what exactly it contained. I don't see why he wouldn't. I thought he already did tell us what it contained, which was that electrical engine. I think we can kind of come to a conclusion here. Soon, at least. Okay, so that's the right way. Here he is. Mr. Robinson.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Okay, so now we know what was carried. How do we find... Same, we're going to examine his luggage. That's one way to do it. So...
Railway post bags.
Here it is. Let's do some... Okay, Mr.
This
Thomas.
gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
Of course it
I think
does.
we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Right. Oh, it's going to be another lock sequence. Oh, okay, we had plenty of these. Right. There we go. The lock is opened. Business papers, contract.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sales contract granting the prototype invention that could supply in terms of electric company. The buyer understands that their position rise the product after the purchase. So he is not responsible after the purchase, whether or not there's been a purchase. Okay. There's an exclusive sales contract around prototype. Okay. Wait. This is the same thing. He's just selling this. This is to everyone.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Of course, yes.
Yet another. Mr. Robinson is yet another exclusive sales Mr. Robinson is yet a
Yeah, he's
well, it
cheating
is
people.
very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
And then it disappeared. Let's see what this is. Robinson is a victim. The loss of machines that disable Mr. Robinson, even though the plan for his fraud is lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. I don't know if that has got me entirely. The loss of Robinson probably run a lot of easy money. True. That's Robinson's motive. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, so that's all we can do for now. Nothing else that we can come up with. Right. Yes, what's this? Yeah. Theft. A few different things here. They don't really connect. So all we got for now is that it's a theft. That's like one of my clues. Is it the Mexicans' fault? Or is it the Chileans? I think it's the Chileans. Odd. We're gonna end it here. We still need to go back to Evesham, so we might as well just end it at Evesham. Because I don't even know. Examine what? Where the train got lost or the connector? Because we've been at the connector. But we could go back the other way and see, you know, where we saw that the train was lost. We can go that way as well. To just make sure that we didn't miss anything. Be 100% sure is better than 80% sure, obviously. Right, so we're heading left this time. Could have missed something back here, some valuable clue. This is after all where it vanished, isn't it? No. So we have to head the other way. I'll run in this mode until I lose the ability to gain anything. Right, nothing. What the hell does it want me to do? There's something that it wants me to see here that I can't quite
But I don't understand.
figure out. Well, I'm gonna have to Google probably this because I've checked out everything here. Absolutely nothing left to check out. Right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna bloody crack this case. Until then, you guys enjoy. Bye. Right, we're back. Sorry, I'm back again. I came to realize that we simply have to do a little deduction here for it to make sense. We need to connect this to the wait. Stolen rail track where the rails to mines are missing. Stolen. We need to return to the station master. Shit. Okay. I had to go and look at a clue. Get a look at a clue. Now he's doing this weird thing again where I can't control him. Right, so we're heading back to the station's master. Talk about that. It's important to talk to people. Don't quite realize that. They should give us. You should talk something about the stolen tracks. We can connect that. Disassembled warehouse.
It
Right.
appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled.
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks
2 weeks ago.
The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
Right, stolen railway tracks. Now let's
See you
make this deduction here. Inside mines, there ain't under the cups. Yeah. Chileans stole the prototype. Looks like we can bloody... Yeah. Could be sunk. Wait, so we gotta do the... No, that doesn't make any clue or any sense. But why would the Chileans steal it? It doesn't... Like, sure, but... Sabotage. Wait, what did I have it on before? Because now I'm uncertain of what I had it on before. Yeah, right, let's just... Chileans stole the prototype. The Chileans stole the prototype to see there underneath in the coast and hide their crime. The Chileans stole the prototype for financial gain, and also they might do next contract instead. Criminal organizations cannot be filmed with their... Yeah. Fine, why not? Minecraft likes to do that. We're probably not entirely correct with this one, but I felt like just going in and doing this now. I kind of want to move on. It's kind of interesting to see where this will leave you as well, as where we did a really solid case crack last time. I really don't think this matches up 100% with what I would have imagined, but the Mexican seems fairly innocent in this hold. He seems to not have known really what he was getting into.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
Yeah, I knew. I knew it. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Yeah. There's got to be a different one. There's got to be another one. Mr. Robinson. But we haven't got enough clues for that. We haven't got... There's one clue missing that will connect... Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Right. I'm sorry. I'm looking through... Right. Apparently you can connect it this way. Inside mines. But if you do this, Robinson's motive, an accident, it gives you Robinson's a swindler. I think that's all what I wanted to come to. Political games, a swindler, but he's famous for managing addiction. Political game. Actually, blind justice. That's how we are. This is what I wanted to come to. That bloody swindler of a man. I knew it was something we were missing. There was one clue we were missing. Apparently. We could have connected it at the end, but... this is enough. Perhaps I had everything and we didn't just connect the last two ones. Is that the thing?
Then the case is...
Right, so...
Well, but well, nothing. I only want to stop.
Oh, so now we're gonna go and deal with him. Sorry for skipping that. I thought he was gonna say the exact same thing, which I can I imagine that he did and would do. Alrighty. Oh, Mr. Robinson, you're a swindler, cheat and
Mr. Robinson, we must ask you to remain here until the police arrive.
The police? But why?
You are one of the suspects in our case of the vanished train, which, by the way, involves the death of all its passengers.
You killed all the Chileans inside of it.
Is this a joke?
I can assure you, that it
Or
is
Mexicans.
not.
He killed them all in it.
This is outrageous.
Hey, wake up.
You don't know who you're dealing with. I am
User
an
disconnected
influential
from your
man,
channel.
and you shall regret this.
We know perfectly well who you are. We also know where the train is. The police shall be happy to find it. And as for your exclusive sales contracts,
Apparently not. So what are we missing? There's gotta be a fourth and fifth one. Ah, apparently you gotta measure between the two tracks. Mexicans drowned Chileans. It had been sunk. Sabotage Mexican trap. There's so many ways you can do this. I'm looking at it right now. There's one right one. Final deductions. Mexican drowned Chileans. That's apparently the one. Where the railways passed. I want to do... I want to replay and get that. I just want it. We have all the... But the Mexican, what was he... We have to be able to connect the final clues, can't we? Here we go. This is it. Yeah, Mexicans are angry. Robinson's a victim. They were left on the train, yes. Because it's a Mexican trap. It passed Chesterfield, obviously. It went to the quarry. Chileans were left. Could be sunk. We're missing a clue, that's why. It missed Doncaster. Vanished earlier. We need one more clue. Barges. I'm gonna find out. Mexican caracals. Mexican caracal have barges. How do I find that? Mexican... How do I get that clue? Mexican have... Caracal have barges. I need to find that. I wanted because I feel like this is... Was that in Doncaster? Yeah. So he might be still in there. We talked to him a little more. Otherwise, we'll have to just go on with blaming the Chileans. Except the Chileans didn't do it, so I want to do this the right way. Sorry, guys, for the well, the you know what. Did he leave us? Wait, how do I not know they have barges?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Mexican caracal has spot. Connect WEA colon Chileans with suspicious Mexican in Doncaster with Mexicans are angry, which we got. Connect Mexican caracal have barges. Where do we get that? Ah, we need to get to our horse carriage and search for. This will be good. This will be good. We've got it. We've almost cracked it entirely. With a little bit of help of the famous internet. I just wanna get the right one here. Right, so search Las Zarpas.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Technology tab is apparently. Barge transport. Ah, there we go.
Here it is.
Aye, okay, so now we've got the clue. No. They did that. Yeah. Blind justice. Fucking Mexicans. Alright, let's go. Finally. Finally, we're doing it the right way.
Then the case. Well,
So let's arrest him. They've already said all that. My good friends. So.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
Oh, is that man
Pulled
Potter?
through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk. But he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Start sweating. Wow. Sometime later, this will be interesting. Whew, we finally did it.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh, shit. Are we gonna shoot him? Oh my god, this is gonna be the coolest. Aha! That's right. Sharpshooter.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my god! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Fair enough. Alright, GG, guys. Right. I think, I mean, I'll just continue. Right. Bloodbath. Interesting. This is going to be cool. Oh, I know where this is. I think this is in Italy, isn't it? I've seen that hole. I remember, I think it's at a museum in Florence, Firenze, but I could be wrong. It just reminds me of a room that I've seen. Anyways, guys, this video has been super long. I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.